you all are here, and thank you to a great ticket for stepping up and running.
You know, the national headlines are constantly flooded with Donald Trump developments, whether it's the search warrant, the opening the search warrant, all those things. How do you keep Republicans focused on what you're doing? How do you juxtapose the conflict that Trump brings to the Republican Party with people that also support him and you need to support you?
Well, I actually think the consequences of their raid is, in many respects, backfired. There are a lot of people who are more enthusiastic about coming out and voting Republican because it just doesn't pass a smell test how it went down. When you even see people like Andrew Yang and Andrew Cuomo and others putting out statements and saying they didn't support Donald Trump, and then they share their concerns with how it went, you can bet that there are a whole lot of other people who voted. There were many millions of New Yorkers who had voted for President Trump, and they're not happy. So there's an enthusiasm gap already in favor of people who plan on voting Republican. There's even more of an enthusiasm gap now. You saw it play out with the Attorney General. He comes in front of the cameras, he gives remarks quickly, and then he leaves. He says he can't answer any questions. I'm here right now. Let's just say that I told all of you that I can't answer any questions that you have to say about absolutely anything. Now immediately you'd start thinking of all the questions I absolutely could answer. Now if you're the Attorney General and there's a case, what you could say is, it's possible that you might ask a question I'll be unable to answer. And then you open it up for questions. But the way that this went down and he just walked away and said you're not willing to answer any questions, I think that there's a big enthusiasm gap right now in 2022 that's only grown even wider because of how they've handled this raid.
For people who do find the raid legitimate, but aren't sure who to support in the governor's race, how do you qualify your support or relationship with Donald Trump, the fundraiser you're doing with him, with New Yorkers who are not happy with how he governed?
I talk to New Yorkers about the issues that matter most to them, and what I hear across this state is that they're concerned about rising crime. They are concerned about rising cost of living. They care about upward economic mobility. I believe that we should repeal cashless bail and give judges discretion to weigh dangerousness and flight risk and past criminal record and seriousness of the offense on far more offenses. Kathy Hochul says there isn't enough data. You have to elect her to find out what she stands for and what she proposes maybe next year. I say that we should remove district attorneys who refuse to enforce the law, like the Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg. Kathy Hochul says he just got there, cut him some slack, he's doing his job. I was out there saying drop the murder charge on Jose Alba, and she was saying she's not going to get involved, it's a local matter. People who are concerned about these issues right now see clear as day contrast. We are out there talking to voters about the issues that matter most to them, and at the top of the list, crime and the economy. So that's what they want us talking about. That's what we're talking about.